Hello and welcome back to another episode of An Achronist, where we have some options. I don't think we've seen everything that we can do with the curvy An. Also, I guess we're on version 1.1.0 now, which I don't know what that means. Before we were like 1.0.1, right? I guess it doesn't go 1.0.10, so it's 1.1.0 now. I don't know. Whatever, it's not important. I don't think we've done everything that like bakery Anne can do. I don't want to call her curvy all the time, it's weird. We can do witch Anne. We haven't done anything with her, but she can't read. I don't know if we want to be able to read on our next thing, but the psychic thing sounds interesting to me, so I think we're gonna do that because I want to learn some stuff, basically. Yeah, let's just hop in there and see. You arrive with Wobber, you say to yourself, then fix your hair. This time the noise is incredible. There are a dozen tiny voices all talking at once, because we can read minds. And there's a weird purple thing. Okay, yeah. Mind reading always did give you a headache. This Anne is psychic and can hear people's thoughts. In order to tune into a character's thoughts, Anne must complete a mind mapping ritual. Okay, that's one of the mini games. Ritual sites can be found around Autodale when Anne is on the psychic timeline. You can see whose minds have been mapped using the eye bar. Okay, no one's been mind mapped. And then is this one of those things? We found a mind mapping site. It's conveniently placed right next to the spawn, basically. Separate characters' thoughts into coherent sentences to hear their inner thoughts during conversations. Swap cards vertically until each line makes a sentence reading left to right, then match the person to their thought. Well, how do I... Okay. Fry. Then we have my kingdom for a fry. This is what a frog would think, I would guess. And then this guy is shackled. Like some common criminal. Me. And then arriving just before Dunbar. What luck. That sounds right to me. No. Oh, yeah. I didn't switch those words. I never read them. That makes sense. Congratulations, you've permanently mind mapped a new set of Ardadalians. You will be able to overhear their thoughts during conversations. Alright, let's talk to this guy. You have a sense of deja vu, but you don't know why. It's her again. Edith. Her again. The girl steps around you and continues on her way. So she thought her again. So... what does that tell us? If she remembers us? That she's also time traveling, maybe? I don't know. Hello. The prisoner lifts his head like it weighs 1,000 tons. His hair is matted and unkempt. His eyes run. Richard, what are you thinking, Rich? Tell me. His expression does not invite company. What do you want? That's cursive, so he's thinking that, right? Nothing, I was just passing through. How... you can hear me? The prisoner's eyes bulge as he wheezes with shock. Relax, I'm not here to hurt you. Who are you? Richard Wheatley, a poor farmer, honest and true. I was framed for a terrible crime. Why won't you talk to anyone? Wincing, Richard opens his mouth. The man has no tongue. There's nothing in his mouth but a stub of ragged flesh, twitching at the back of his throat. It looks septic and raw. That doesn't sound pleasant. You gasp in horror. The prisoner clamps his mouth shut again and glowers at you, as if I don't feel terrible enough. I'm sorry it was rude of me. You're damn right it was. This is hard enough to live with as it is, and in the stocks on top of that. Curses on this godforsaken town. How can I help you? What do you need me to do? Still help? Oh, thank you. We can scrub out this evil, we just need to let people know what that miserable baggage really is. What? I have proof. I need you to get into my house and look for a small blue vial. Where's your house? Right beside the farm. I just remembered. The house is locked and my key has been confiscated. Maybe you can find a way in? Find the bottle and bring it back to me, then I'll tell you what to do next. Got it? Got it. So we have a quest. Very good. Let's read Peter's thoughts. Good morrow, stranger. What can I interest you in today? Yes, measuring scales. Let's ask about... Let's sell the tinfoil. Ah, you wish to sell? What are you offering? This is tinfoil. It's tin, but in foil form. You can wrap sandwiches in it. I've never seen metal so thin. I can make some jewelry out of that. How does 20 gold sound? Like a ripoff. Okay. Let's ask about the measuring scales. What are the scales for? So glad you asked. He preens and heaves a leather sack onto the counter. Want to play a game of chance? It only costs 20 gold and you look like a lady who isn't scared to gamble. Yes. Excellent. He snatches the gold from your hand and squirrels it into an inside pocket. He tips half the nuts into the rainbow cloud of dirt rises off the sack and tickles your nose. Chew! 3 extra chestnuts tumble onto the scales. You try to count them, looks like maybe 3 dozen. 3 dozen? Did we head up that wrong last time then? Yeah, I think so. The combined weight in ounces... Did I not mind map Peter? I guess I didn't. I thought I did. I wasn't paying attention enough, I guess. If you haven't read a single thought yet, he sacks the weight into the second pole, places back on the scale. The scales shift and the weight hit the base with a thud. Too high, I'm afraid. That's game's a chance for you. We can't all be win a spell like next time. Sucker. He's cheating, but how? Droppings in the larder again. We need another cat. Mind mapping size, separate character. Yes, we know. My hands are sore from all this kneading. That might be her or him. No, my hands are sore from all this kneading. Please don't eat us. Can't wait to get my hands on her. That's him for sure. Please don't eat us. We didn't mean it. Yeah, I think that's right. Yes. So we've mind mapped Peter Paddler, I forgot his name, baker guy and his wife. And the prisoner, and I guess the rats? Mice? Some type of rodent. Bessie, that's her name. Hello Ducky, my name's Bessie, what can I get for you? Do I have gold still? No. I speak to... You have some nerve, Strumpet, waltzing in here after my husband. My husband is working flat out, but her ladyship's bar just hours away. I'm afraid I can't pull him away from the kitchen without a good reason. Perhaps I can help you with something. Ow, okay. Okay, I'm just browsing then, I guess. For now. Maybe you should just do all the mind maps right now. You should also think about how to get in here. It's locked. The key's confiscated. Who will have the key? Charity. Let's move this time. Any secret stuff here? I don't think so. I don't know what I want to do today. Just yet. Like, I don't know what our next step really is. Like, picture-wise. But I think just doing all the mind mappings might be a good idea. It's awfully dark here. I could be the guy we don't see. Books make wonderful companions. That's Alexander, but which one is Alexander? This one, right? God smiles on us. Where could Bessie be? I need to know who you are. Let's just confirm it if it's wrong. We should switch these two. But it looks really weird now, because this guy is like rendered above this guy now. Anyway, so what's up with this guy? Chiswick. What's this? A new parishioner in our midst? I did not know we had a new neighbor in Orderdale. I'm Brother Chiswick, and I am the Master of Arms for the clergy here. I oversee our congregation's charities. I guess I can't skip this, so I haven't read this version of it yet. The destitute and down on their luck may come to the church for a daily meal or a place to sleep, or even just companionship, which many of them crave. If they are of good character, of course, and can't provide these things for themselves. Are you much of a philanthropist? The church accepts donations of hot meals to be distributed to our parish poor. Lots of Orderdalians come by to support us. Even the young lady Aurelia herself sometimes comes down to serve the meals. If you have any food you want to give to the poor, you can leave it with me. There are so many in need these days. Okay, no mind reading of this. Remedio, a gaunt man, yes. Skip. Do I have any work available? No, okay, can't read any mind. Can't read his mind on this one. I need guidance. Can you counsel me, Father? I'm not sure what to do. Yes, Charlie, you do look troubled. If I may offer you some spiritual advice, beware the evils of social climbing. Yes. Is there anything else? I need to make a confession. This time I might have more to confess because I'm a witch. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Of what sins do you accuse yourself? I was not content with what I had. I sought after material things. I coveted wealth. I performed witchcraft. That is all, Father. You will have to watch your tendency towards these sins. Say 3 Hail Marys. Now go and sin no more. Okay. Someone scratched something into this pew. You can't read the writing though. I've never seen that. Never noticed it. Okay. Can we not go in on our own? No. Okay, so no mind reading happening right here. Do we want to read... I don't know if I want to read Alexander's mind. Is there any mind... Oh no, we haven't mind mapped these guys. It's dark down here. Where are you? Aye. How I wonder. Who are these people? I wonder what reeks. How I regret drinking the whole keg. Yester even, I guess. Core brine with that life is like for ants. Okay. I don't know, what is core? I wonder what life is like for ants. And that, yeah, core brine with that reeks. Yeah, that makes more sense. But who's concerned about the reeking? I don't know. But we're getting this filled. Can we go? Can we do anything with the post box? Nope. Can we... No. Witches can't climb. Let's just go and visit Selma, maybe. Do some mind mapping there. And then, I don't know. Where are these people? Any minute now. A nation will come? Maybe. I smell Garber fools. Right on, humans. Maybe hay tastes even better for time. No, right on time. Maybe hay tastes even better for humans. Okay, so who's who? Selma is this one, and then these two I can't. Okay, we did it. We don't know who they are. So it doesn't really help much, now does it? Where are these people? Are they like trapped in here? Such a terrified, vicious street rat of a child. She'd do anything to get hers, that one. Ah, my head hurts just looking at her. Doesn't she get dizzy bouncing through time like a ball in a blender? Yeah, I can't wait till coal mines are invented. And young people will have something better to do in their daylight hours and disrupt space-time continuity or pester their elders with incessant. Hold on a second. She looks hard at you. There's a strange white noise in your mind. You realize you can't hear Selma's thoughts anymore. Listen up, Troutface. I know what you're about. I don't enjoy having some shit rifling through my brain like it's a lucky dip bag. I fixed it so I shouldn't have that problem again, but I better not catch you trying, or Troutface won't be just a term of endearment. Ha! Now, what do you want? Yeah, there's nothing really new here. You take one step on the staircase and the searing pain shoots through your forehead. Going somewhere, madam? Curiosity killed more than just a cat, you know. Okay. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, you have a new quest. Getting into the house of... was it Richard? Richard, right. Why must she be this clingy? Would make sense to me. I'm missing really for youngest farce. Almost makes sense. So am I here? Like, yeah. Am I really the youngest here? You look pretty young in this picture, I guess. But I have no idea who any of these people are. I'm missing writing. I'm missing writing for this farce, yes. It's better. Why must she be so clingy? Okay. Okay, we mind mapped them, but I don't know who they are. Okay. Hot food donations. I guess we could buy something in the baker maybe, but I don't know if that's hot food. We can't pour the lever, I'm pretty sure, because we're still not strong. Find all 9 mind mapping ritual sites around Orderdale. I don't know, we definitely have not found all of them. Find a way in that is accessible under the psychic timeline. Okay, so I'm on the right timeline. Find another way up. Okay, underdressed. We know we can buy the the gown at Peter's, and then the former clothing for Matt is use by to Pineed? Pinny? I don't know. Women whispering outside the castle. Listen in, sure. A red-faced washerwoman is counting coins into an upturned bonnet. I think I've got 10 minutes. I won't be missed before then, says Ginger, who's Ginger. To Bessie. Okay, we know Bessie. I don't know about gambling, Ginger. Nonsense. The disaster pour is a servant's tradition. We do it whenever the mistress throws a party. It's no sin, just a nice way to bring in extra money in these hard times. Not that you need it, Bessie, given what you get for catering. It's not that much. I suppose a rather now and then is good for the heart. God knows I need a pick-me-up right now. Good, lass. Besides, we need you to keep the written down record, since you know your letters and are, and you did promise already. Hush now, we don't want to be heard. Alright. Just you write down all the bets we've got so far, and then we can add yours to the poor. The washerwoman hands Bessie a slate and a stylus. Write this down. Scarlet has scullery made bets 7 gourd at one. Scarlet the scullery made bets 7 gourd that one of the young guests can't hold their drink and vomits in the garden. Well, that's hardly a gambler. One of them always does. And 9 gourd says one of them storms out in tears. That one's mine. The doorman put down 12 gourd this morning. He says that when Harper Barrett shows up. Harper Barrett? Harper Barrett's coming to the bar? We must flee. When does the next train leave Lauderdale? I don't care where it goes. Train? I don't think there should be trains yet. The next train, did you say? Ginger, you're making no sense. Good heaven, I still haven't recovered from last time. The child is the spawn of Satan, I swear it. I don't know the Barretts, only our local gentry. What's so bad about this Harper? That whelp is terror itself, a more scheming, backbiting bedevilment of a child you never did meet. They say she set fire to her family's stables and half the horse grooms with it, and then got them dismissed for negligence, with no severance money, and them with doctor's bills to pay for their injuries. I know she tortures her maids of cruel jibes? I don't know. And if they respond, she goes crying to her father, who docks their pay. The family goes through butler after butler, skivvy after skivvy. She's every servant's worst nightmare. Unmarried teenage girls make the worst mistresses. The only power they have is over their staff and their friends, and they all act like they've got something to prove. I'm lucky young Miss Aurelia is such a treasure. As for that Harper, I'd rather still be living with my husband in the farmhouse than working for her. Better to still be dodging taxes and hiding money in pillowcases than working for her. At least Richard wouldn't see a woman set on fire. Okay. So Ginger is Richard's wife, I guess. Are you alright, Ginger? You seem overwrought. Should I prepare you some blue flower tea? No thanks. I don't hold with the stuff. Don't worry. I'm quite myself now. Shall we get back to recording the bets? Right. I bet 16 gourd that the Duchess will be missing some silverware by the end of the night. The little terrors always make off with something for sport and never think of the servants who catch the blame. And Ronald put down 25 gourd to say a commoner manages to sneak in without being on the guest list. That would be me. But I'm not sneaking in. Not today. You'll be lucky. Someone always tries, but none ever do. He says it's got to happen eventually. Well, I've added it to the list. I hear little Lady Charity is going to be gracing us with her presence, so I'll bet 5 gourd he turns up with some crack-brained love magic from the Marsh Witch. Bessie examines her slate with satisfaction. Okay, well, if that's everything... No, I've got one more. Let's see, 15 gourd says the young Lady Aurelia spills wine down her new gown and can't wear it to the party. Such a clumsy thing she is. Alright, I'll write it down. I think that's it. Let's see what the fates have in store for us. Yes, let's. Fair fortune to you, my dear. I look forward to depriving you of your money. You were right, this is fun. I love a bit of servants' gossip. The washerwoman looks around furtively and pours a bottle of wine and rose-colored dress out of her apron. She tips some wine onto the dress and rubs it in with her hand, creating a purple stain. She's cheating. She swigs the wine, then stuffs the bottle and the dress back into her apron and hurries back inside. Alright. Is there a mind mapping thing in here? Yes. Okay. I'm Charity. But that doesn't really work. I'm looking forward to catching up with Theo. That makes sense. Not one room left. Can you believe it? I wonder how my sister's faring. Terribly, I expect. Our drab hover looks addled with bedbugs, and then this charity can hoard her own, can't she? Alright, so this guy's probably thinking about no rooms left, because he's the proprietor of the establishment. Who's the wife? I don't know. This is the Lord, who maybe has a sister. He's looking up for, I don't know, let's just try. Okay. Okay, this is wrong. Yeah, this is bad. I like this. Our charity can hoard her own, can't she? 4 more attempts. Let's just lock this one in. Okay, and then we need to switch these around. So she's wondering about her sister. And then, oh yeah, these guys need to be swapped, I guess. Yes. Still, I don't know, some left, I guess. Let's see what this guy's thinking. Good morrow, young wench. Who might you be? I'm Anne, an Achronist. Ah, another Achronist. Good to meet you, miss. What can I help you with? Ask for a room. Sorry, I'd love to offer you a room, but I'm 4 up with guests for tonight's ball. Feel free to ask again tomorrow, though. There's no tomorrow? Who are you? It can be scary coming to a new town where you don't know many people, so let me introduce myself. My name is Grant Tabernacle, and he has a tavern. I'm the master of this inn. I'm happy to be the first friend you make here. Everyone needs a friend to look after them when they're in a strange place for the first time. I don't. Okay. I know all the comings and goings of the folk in Orderdale. If you want to know anything about anyone, just you come and talk to me. Ask about the people. How have you never done that? Ask about... Can we ask about people we don't know? No. Then ask about... Edith. Edith? Who? Oh, the quiet one. I actually know nothing about her. Don't think there's much to know, to be honest, but, well, it's still a professional embarrassment. Anyone else? Sure. Charity, yes. Ha, quite a little madam is Lady Charity Wimborne. Have you met her? Very full of herself, all the grace and charm of a drunk bullock, but with much thinner skin. I'd steer clear if I were you. Anyone else? The baker. Otis Levin, the baker? Levine? I don't know. You wouldn't believe what I hear about him. Got a bad case of wandering eye, they say, especially around the curvy girls. That's probably something we can do on the curvy timeline, I guess. Can't imagine his wife likes that. Anyone else? Deacon Alexander. Funny fellow, sociable man, but never leaves the monastic library. The monks begged him take a vow of silence, but it didn't stick. He's got a few screws loose in my opinion. Anyone else? Let's talk about everyone. Reverend Remedio is our priest, well-meaning but known as a fanatic. He's got some funny ideas about magic, I'll tell you that much. Brother Chiswick. He's master of arms at Lauderdale's monastery. That means he's in charge of their charity projects. He doesn't get out much, being a monk, so sometimes I wonder if he's not a bit out of touch with life outside the priory. The boy who hangs around outside the church, his name is Matt's Achronist. He's an Achronist too. Yep, poor kid lost his parents way too young, which helps him out when it can, but that's not often. I hope he'll grow up to make something of himself. Of course, it's hard when you've no family to show you the way. You don't seem to know him, but I thought of that name, maybe. What happened to them? The family? No one knows. The mother seems to have died a while back. I think we've read all of this, right? It doesn't speak about the father. We don't even know what village he came from. He just wandered in one day. Well, why doesn't someone take him in? If we don't write over this, I don't care. I don't know what I expected, to be honest. Bessie. She's Otis' wife, not a happy woman, so I hear. Her husband's praying away, and I think she knows it. One day she'll catch him at it, then there'll be trouble. So you've met Peter Peddler. If you need it, he sells it, but heaven knows where he gets it from. He's got a slippery side, that man. Anyone else? Selma, sure. Oh, her. They say all sorts of things about her. They say Mistress Selma Achronist can turn a man into a puddle of slime just by looking at him, and worse besides. She's got a sharp tongue on her too, better keep on her good side. I think that's everyone, right? Theodosia Torrington. She's a duchess, and she's supposed to be in charge here while her husband is away, but her ladyship doesn't bother much with us. She doesn't seem to care about taxes or tributes. She doesn't seem to care about anything. Anyone else? The Barretts. The Barretts. They're not from around here, but they're known by reputation, or at least their daughter Harper is. I don't know how they manage with her. I swear I don't. Anyone else? No, I guess that's it. Most of them, I didn't read the first part there, sorry. Hey, upstairs is for lodgers only. Can't read any of his thoughts either. When did these barrels get so shiny? Let's examine them. You unscrew the oil cap and peer into the barrel. There's total darkness inside. At first you think it might be empty, but you can smell the oil inside. You're not sure how to get it out the barrel though, since the opening on top is so tiny. You try rocking a barrel over, but all three of them are tied together and the weight is too much. Since when is this oil? Well, I mean, since now, I guess. Is there anything else for us to do? Let's talk to him. Maybe you can read his thoughts. Well, have we mind mapped him yet, actually? We have, right? Yeah. Who are you? A friend of your father's. You know my father, miss? What was it again? Short but spry? Yes. There's no such thing as women constables, right? I thought this town didn't even have vagrancy patrols. I don't think I can outrun her. You pull him upright by the shoulders. Head up, chest out, shoulders back. We're going to fix this problem. We're getting you an apprenticeship and we're getting it today, understand? What? An apprenticeship? Come on, give me more thought to read. I'm going to end up in a brothel, or in jars in a medical lab, or a pauper's grave. It's not very trusting, which is probably good quality. Okay. Let's see. Why doesn't the grave thing doesn't trigger anymore, I guess. Do we save him again? Ah, no, I didn't read the thought. No. No, I skipped it. I don't know what it said now. That bothers me. Yeah, let them out, I guess. Thank you both for saving me. Oh God has smiled on me, to be sure. Dr. told to catch the bandits to keep trying to break into my... Yes. Bentley's going to be so jealous when he hears about this, if he ever turns up again anyway. Who's Bentley? What's down there? Nothing. Oh, but we can take Harper's Court, Carper's Court, Prang. So there's someone here somewhere, but like I can't go down. There's someone in the grave, I guess. Like, I don't know. Take the ladder back. Maybe we can climb into the house or something weird. Or we can use the ladder to climb up this thing over here. How have I never thought of this? That should work, right? Attempt to scale a steep slope, but soon lose your footing. How am I going to get up there? Place the ladder against the cliff face. Yes, that should be secure enough. Climb up. Who are you? Thunk. You're out here very late, little girl. No more visitors today. Scram. Come on. There are cave paintings here, mostly of stick figures and wolves, but there's a few pictures of blue flowers. The paint looks pretty fresh. Anything else? No. Okay, so we know what we need to do. Mostly, I guess. Can we do anything else today? I doubt it. It's very late already. I wanna try breaking into the house though. I don't think the ladder is the right play there actually, but it might be, who knows. We can put the ladder here. No, there's like no interact thing here. Can we actually climb the wall though? So we eyed the guard and we lift the ladder into place. The nearby guard gives you a wild look. He whispers to you. You? But you're not... Wait a minute. What do you think you're doing, lassie? You can get one foot on the ladder, but then the guard grabs from behind. He pulls you off the ladder and drags you away. It was a valiant attempt. Oh, we're new. The dungeon is damp and foul-smelling. Cold wind rattles through the barred windows and you shiver. The toothless woman in the next cell sneers at you. You shake the bars, they don't budge. It doesn't look like you'll be getting out of here anytime soon. You're relieved they let Matt off with just a warning. Still, you already know the sort of life waiting for you in the future. I saw you pull a ring from your finger. No, I want to talk to the woman. I want to talk to the woman. Anyway. Fair enough, I guess. So that's it for today. Keeping up with the tradition of not really making progress on all the uneven episodes, right? I think that was episode 5, right? Yeah. So that means next episode we should make some progress again, I hope. Either way, that's it for today. We learned some things, you know. We can use the ladder to get up the cliff thing, and we can use it to climb the wall. We just need to get rid of the guard somehow. I don't know how though. But we'll figure something out, I'm sure. I have no idea how to get into that house though. I don't really know what the next timeline is yet, but we'll figure it out. And we'll do some of that hopefully in the next episode, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.